Welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I am Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me tonight is Sal Segala, and we are here to talk about the Nashville review for the NASCAR Truck Series. We knew Corey Heim was going to be up there, and he was challenging at the end, but it was Rajah Caruth who won this race. It was really a three-way battle between three drivers, Sal, between Rajah Caruth, Lane Riggs, and Corey Heim.
Yeah, it was. I kind of caught the tail end of it, and looked like Corey did try to make a run at him, but Raja looked like he was the class of the field.
He was the class of the field, and I think he just kind of had his mind made up he was going to win this race. In fact, Rajah Caruth in the closing laps on Friday night's Rackley Roofing 200, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Nashville Superspeedway, Rajah Caruth had a question for himself. He says, "How bad do I want it?" He answered his question by driving flawlessly over the last 15 laps and crossing the line at 0.518 thousandths of a second ahead of Heim in second and 0.629 seconds ahead of Lane Riggs in third. The victory was Caruth's first at Nashville, his first of the season, and the second of his career. He won at Las Vegas last March, not this year, but last year. And he is now in the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs. After Heim won the second stage, his ninth stage win of the season, a quick pit stop under caution during the stage break gave Caruth the lead on lap 100. He held it the rest of the way to claim the coveted guitar trophy, the best trophy in NASCAR, that goes to all Nashville winners. Caruth led twice for 61 of 150 laps, including the last 51. Heim again won that stage, but it was Lane Riggs who won the first stage. He got to Heim's bumper twice in the battle for second, but couldn't claim that runner-up spot. Daniel Hemrick came in fourth, followed by Corey Day, a dirt track phenom, who posted his first top five in his ninth Truck Series competition start. The highest finishing rookie of the race was actually Dawson Sutton, who finished in 11th place. And the fastest lap bonus went to Corey Heim on lap 63 at a lap at 30.24 seconds. In 6th through 10th, that was Caden Honeycutt, Chandler Smith, Ty Majeski, Bailey Curry, and Grant Enfinger. So your thoughts, Sal, on the top 10 finishers?
Yeah, Corey Heim continues to flex his muscles, as far as, his presence in this truck series, getting the second, challenging for the win. Lane Riggs, it's like consistency is kind of killing him. I mean, he had, you go back to last season when he started the chase with the first two wins, but he grabbed a win before that. And then, you thought that this season coming in, he'd be, one of the truck drivers to really look out. And he is, but he's having an up and down season. Congrats to Daniel Hemrick, on another good finish, after seeing him bounce around from, the three different series and try to find a place where he fits in. Going down to, Chandler Smith, another top 10 finish. Ty Majeski, another top 10. Caden Honeycutt's another driver, that's wants that win so bad. I've talked to Caden a lot, and he just, consistency's killing him too. But congrats to Dawson Sutton, who was the highest finishing rookie this weekend, finishing in the 11th spot. And then, of course, we have Kyle Busch, who's still looking for his first win in anything.
He's having one of those years.
He's had one of those few seasons. Maybe he should jump in a legend with this son Braxton, and maybe he could win in a legend.
He's done that. I think.
But he still can't even get a win. You expect when you see Kyle Busch to come to the Truck Series that's going to be. Everybody was always saying, you can't beat Kyle in a truck, and now, we've seen him just never have really not be able to put anything together. And then just a little shout out to the 18th place finisher, Luke Van House. He's a past snowball derby winner. And
Oh, yes.
yeah, to see him get a shot, at the truck series. It's going to be interesting to see how many drivers, we're going to be seeing, in the upcoming weeks, that are going to be, there's a lot of rumors around, different drivers, coming from
Yep.
super lates. They're going to start making their start, as the season progresses inside the truck, since there are, seats available, they're
Yes.
starting to fill up the seats. And, it's good to see that,
Well, there's
Um,
talk of Corey Heim moving up to Cup next year. He also is continuing to make history, Sal. Corey Heim became the first driver in the Craftsman Truck Series history to lead 800 laps in their first 12 races of a season.
wow.
So that's pretty phenomenal that he was able to do that. He's been incredible.
Then our boy Grant Enfinger,
Yep.
gosh, I like to see him.
We're going to talk about him in the points too.
Where did Matt Crafton? There he is,
Yep.
25th.
Yep.
Finish the lap off.
Well, the young guns have it for this year in the truck series for sure. But there was one car, Frankie Munoz. I feel so bad for him. He wants to race so bad, and he's just had trouble after trouble. He had an engine issue on lap 2, Sal, that took him out of the race. And I'm sure it was so frustrating for him. 23 drivers finished 150 laps. The rest of the drivers between that 23rd place, Connor Mozak, I guess, was the last car to finish all 150 laps. The rest of the cars between 24th and 31st all finished a lap or more down, but they were all running. So not a bad race overall for all of these guys.
Yes, that's true.
So do you want to hit on the points report?
Yeah, let's get the point.
Well, Corey Heim continues to lead. We mentioned that a little earlier.
Yeah, he continues to lead with four race wins, 9 stage wins, and 29 playoff points.
That's amazing.
It is. And then you got Daniel Hemrick in second.
He moved up.
Yeah, he moved up a lot with 1 race win. Gosh, playoff points, he's hurting with 5.
Yeah.
Chandler Smith, he's got his 2 race wins, 11 playoff points. And then 4th is Tyler Akram, who also has a race win. 5th is Grant Enfinger. And then from there, then we go to Lane Riggs, who's sitting 6th.
Well, before you move on, I want to just mention something in those top 5. It's really tight, Sal, because if you look at the points, it's 122 back to Daniel Hemrick, but just 3 points separate Daniel from Chandler Smith. And then Tyler Ankrum and Grant Enfinger are actually tied. So
yeah,
that's
tight. Yeah, and actually Tyler, well, once we'll see how the points shake up, because you got Roger Caruth, who's going to move up.
Yep.
Into Enfinger's spot.
Yep.
So but I mean, we still have a lot of racing left, to see how that's going to shake out. And then you have 6. You got Lane Riggs, who missed the playoffs last year, is looking good again in this year. Then 7th is Caden Honeycutt is 7th, Jake Garcia in 8th, Ty Majeski 9th, Roger Caruth in 10th, and Gio Ruggiero is the highest so far, the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year in 11th in points. So it's going to be an exciting finish of the season.
Well, we've been wondering, if one of the drivers from below the cut line gets a win, it knocks somebody else out. So there's always a winner and a loser when that happens. But I think that there's still other drivers below that cut line that could come up with a win. Sal, what do you think?
I mean,
Ben Rhodes, I know he's having a rough year. Stuart Friesen?
Yeah, I don't know about Stuart Friesen. I don't know. It's just, gosh, I don't know. I mean, anyone below the cut line, I'd probably have to go more with Ben Rhodes and possibly maybe Tanner Gray.
Yeah, Tanner Gray could come up with a win too.
Yeah.
So those could be the surprise drivers to come up with a win in the series. But wow, it's really tight, I think, in those top five. Not so much between first and second, but from second through fifth, I think it's a little bit tighter and a little more competitive. So, any other thoughts you want to touch on before we move on here?
No,
So,
that's really it. I mean, kind of covered everything as far as the truck series goes.
all right. Well, do watch for more coming soon. Sal and I just completed our truck series review, but we've got more reviews coming for both the Xfinity series and the Cup series. And then at 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight, we'll be back for Hot Topic Sound Off. It's episode 2515. And the headline for this one is Music City Rivalry, Penalties, and a Challenge. So there's a lot to talk about in our Hot Topic Sound Off tonight. So we hope folks will join us for that at 10 p.m. Eastern time and participate with us. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And Sal, I'll see you in the next video along with everybody else, hopefully.
All right. Everybody have a nice day.
Take care, everybody.